What's going on, everybody? It's Kevin Dean here for Superpower Review, and on today's video, I'm going to be showing you guys my Florida comic book haul. Stick around after this. Alright guys, long time no see. I've been on vacation in Florida. I've been super busy, but we're going to get back on track on doing videos. So while I was in Florida, I visited 5 different shops. And I only bought from 4 of them, and as you can see, we got a pretty good pile here of comic books. We have like some minor keys, not some major big keys, and some filler issues to, complete some runs. But like I said, I bought from 4 different shops. I went to Coliseum of Comics in Kissimmee, which is one of my favorites. Any Coliseum of Comics down in Florida is awesome and highly, highly recommended if you're down in Florida. I also went to Coliseum of Comics in Millenia, went to Living Dead Comics, which is a gem of a shop, and I also went to Gauntlet Comics in Miami. Both great shops, highly recommended. Like I said, if you guys are in the Florida area, if you can check out these shops, if you have time, do so. Do yourself a favor and pick up some really cool books. So, got a good pile here. I want to show you guys what I picked up. I already read some of these comic books as well. Some of them are definitely keepers, and some of them are going to be moved to the for sale pile. But first up, we have Punisher Annual Number 2, and this is the first time the Punisher and the Moon Knight meet up. As we all know, Moon Knight is super hot right now. So in this issue, Moon Knight and the Punisher team up together to fight these snake-like humanoids. A very thick book, by the way. We got a 64-page special, and again, that is the Punisher Annual Number 2. Great book, especially if you're getting into Moon Knight as well. If you want to see them team up, and if you like the Punisher, definitely get it. Also, we have the Punisher War Journal Number 7. I have issue number 6. So I ended up picking this one up so I can finish the run before I start reading number 6. Obviously, if Wolverine and Punisher are going to get together, go toe-to-toe, and duke it out, obviously I'm going to pick that up because I love these 2 characters. So I'm really, really excited to read this book right here, or the series. Art by Jim Lee too, so that's also a plus. We have a Batman with Robin, number 235. This is a very early appearance of Talia al Ghul, and this is a cover done by Neil Adams. Not sure if he does the interior artwork, but this is one that I've been wanting for the collection for a little bit. And so this is one of those books that I didn't want to pick up on eBay or anything. If I saw it in the wild, then I would definitely pick it up. So also really interested in reading this as well. Really cool cover. I like the teal cover. Goes really well with the yellow logo as well. All right, and up next, this one's really cool. This one actually so far has been the best read. Again, I haven't read all of them, but this one has been the best read so far. And I was most excited about this comic book than all the other ones that I picked up. So this is Peter Parker, The Spectacular Spider-Man number 22, and this is a very, very early appearance of Moon Knight. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I believe this is the 9th appearance of Moon Knight. This is a really cool fight, really cool cover as you can see, and this is a really, really good story as well, where Spider-Man and Moon Knight are going after the same people, and they ended up pretty much fighting over who can get to the person first. So really excited about this one, especially too since I read it and liked it so much, and since it's an early appearance of Moon Knight, definitely would like to upgrade this copy, so this copy is going to go in the for sale pile. So again, really happy with this one, and a plus that Mike Zeck did the artwork and the interiors as well. So again, if it's, and I didn't know that at first, so when I found that out, I was pretty excited. This is the Punisher Special Issue number 75. Read this one as well. This one's not really anything special, but the cover is absolutely gorgeous. This book is pretty much a cover buy all day. Really, really cool book. And it's embossed too. If you guys don't own this one, it's all embossed. Really cool chromium piece on the knife here with the blood. Looks really cool. Very, very Punisher as well. Up next, we have a X-Men number 1 from 1991. This is the Jim Lee run. This is one of my favorite comic books. This book is very, very nostalgic to me because when my brother and I were kids, we used to read these books to death. My brother actually still has the very original copy that he owned as a kid, and it's very loved. It's very beat up, but this is one of my favorite Jim Lee covers of all time. I love this Magneto cover, so this one has a very, very special place in my heart, and this was also a upgrade, so I have another copy. The other copy is going to be going in the for sale pile. And just kind of sidetracking a little bit, went to the flea market yesterday and ended up finding a signed CGC 9.8 copy of that, so that was absolutely perfect. So really happy to have an upgrade of this book here. Great, great read, fantastic artwork done by Jim Lee. All right, up next, here is the Punisher Warzone #1. This one was a real treat. So as you can kind of see a theme here, I've been trying to up the ante on my Punisher collection. You know, I've had so many Punisher comic books as a kid, as a teenager. Sadly, don't have them anymore, so I'm trying to get them back and plus some. So again, the Punisher Warzone #1. This book is pretty exciting. I already read this one too as well. If you guys have watched The Punisher with Thomas Jane in it, and you see that famous scene where he gets a mob member and he ties him up with the chain, and then he has the blowtorch and he puts a popsicle on him. So if you want to read that, that actually happened in the comic book, and I did not know that. So that was really, really cool to see, and just because of that, I'm keeping this book. That was so cool. When I was reading that, I was like, no way, this part is going to be in this book. Up next, we have the Saga of the Swamp Thing #19. I picked this up because this is the issue before Alan Moore picked up Saga of the Swamp Thing, and so I have the Absolute editions, and so I kind of wanted to get some of the books beforehand so I know what happened between Swamp Thing and Arcane. Artwork done by Stephen Bissett, who I interviewed here on the channel. Really awesome guy, and also a really awesome artist, and I try to pick up as much as I can when he does the artwork in a Swamp Thing book. Yet another upgrade here. So the older copy is going to be going in the for sale pile. This is one of my favorite Wolverine covers of all time. This is a Wolverine number 17. Story is really not that spectacular. This is done by John Byrne, this cover, and it's one of my favorite John Byrne covers, favorite Wolverine cover. Would love, absolutely love to have a signed copy of this book, signed and slabbed, I should say, of this book someday. All right, also picked up some Daredevil books as well. That's another character that I've been trying to, get a little strong with in the collection as well, because, again, I do love Daredevil, so I should have more of him. This is a Daredevil number 130. Just really thought that the cover was really cool with the skeleton, has some horror. Looks like there's some voodoo into play here, so pick that one up and see what that one's going to be about. This is a book that I've had already in the past. I AOK'd it to a friend in the comic book community, and so I upgraded. This book would be a 9.8 candidate all day. This is an Uncanny X-Men number 211, and this is the first appearance of the Marauders. This is a very undervalued book in my opinion, especially with everything that's happening with X-Men. Every single X-Men issue is going up in price, even if it's not a key. As you can see, I picked this up for 13 bucks. Very, very undervalued. If you do not have this book yet, if you're an X-Men fan, if you like the Marauders, pick this book while you can before it gets too hyped up. This is a Deadpool number 4. Picked this up so I can finish off the first Deadpool miniseries. So again, nothing crazy, nothing too spectacular, just a back issue to finish off the run. This is a Daredevil number 91. So really cool black cover. I really like it when they do Daredevil covers in black. Looks really nice. So I thought that one was pretty cool. I'm interested in reading that one. This is a X-Men number 205. Have no idea what this one's about, but it looks like we're going to get a little bit of an origin story of how Wolverine becomes what he is today, so that's pretty cool. And since Bullseye is one of my favorite Daredevil villains and favorite Punisher villain, I have the first appearance of Bullseye, so I figured why not buy the second appearance of Bullseye, and we also have the third appearance of Bullseye, so really cool. And we're almost there, guys. We're almost done. And here is a Batman number 267. This is the first appearance of Django. And this was, again, another creepy horror cover that I really liked. This is one that I've always seen at cons. Really like the Grim Reaper with the playing card. Read this one. This one is a little bit disappointing. I always feel like that older Batman books are just sort of a hit or a miss. This one is a little campy. The villain is very weak, and I don't know. I'm debating if I should put this one in the for sale pile or if I should keep it. I don't know. But this would solely be a cover buy if you were to buy it. And the last book of the Florida comic book haul, this is an Amazing Spider-Man number 190, and this is just a very early appearance of Man-Wolf, and so this is a really cool cover. This is another one that I've always wanted for the PC, but didn't want to pay for it on eBay. This is just one of those things, again, if I saw this in the wild for a good price, might as well pick it up. And so that was it. So that's the whole entire comic book haul. We have 18 books here. I think I did really well with pricing for everything. Pretty much like if I saw the book there, I was going to pick it up because these are books that I normally don't see in the wild here in Massachusetts. Some of the comic books in Florida, especially since it's such a tourist area, comic books are just a bit more expensive here than here in Massachusetts. So, you know, you're gonna pay like maybe $1 or $2 more than what you would see here in Massachusetts, but it's the thrill of the hunt and seeing it. Like I said, if I didn't see these, I never see these comic books in the wild here in Massachusetts, so if I see them there, why not pick them up? So that's gonna do it for today's haul, everybody. Again, thank you so much for watching this video. If you haven't already, please smash that like button. And if you're new here to the channel, if you want to see future comic book hauls or future comic unboxings, if you want to see my collection grow, make sure you click on that subscribe button and click on that bell notification so you know when I upload new content. So I'm Kevin Vidini for Superpower Review, and I will see you guys next time.